When it comes to shredding guitar and two-handed tapping, only one person should come to mind. Eddie Van Halen has revolutionized the playing style of the electric guitar. Ever since I was just a little kid, barely old enough to pick up a guitar, Eddie Van Halen was the person that I idolized. Eddie Van Halen is most popular with the band Van Halen, who was a rock group in the mid-1980s, and they have become a Hall of Fame band that have changed the sound of rock music. But not only was Eddie Van Halen in a chart-topping band, he has also had his own solo career and being endorsed by many companies such as PV and Ernie Ball Music Man guitars. He has also created his own line of equipment, which has been some of the top-selling equipment in the guitar industry. When Eddie first began playing, he and his brother Alex formed a band called Mammoth in the early 1970s. Throughout their high school year, they played in small concerts, just trying to get their name out there. Soon David Lee Roth joined the band and wanted to change the band's name to Van Halen. Not long after David joined the band jumped into the music scene, touring in front of a metal band called Kiss. Van Halen became very popular, attracting most of the attention. With a guitarist that played so differently, the band soon hit the charts with songs like Panama, Ain't Talking About Love, and Jump. In April of 1985, David Lee Roth left the band. After many failed attempts of trying to find a lead singer, Eddie finally found a very successful singer named Sammy Hagar. The band was back on their feet and in the charts again, also releasing their DVD of their live performances. Throughout his career of being in the band, one would think Eddie would be set for life, but his desire to keep going and trying new things brought him to his solo career. Although some of the solo career actually started in the Roth era, he introduced the solo Eruption, which became very popular and was played at every live concert and still to this day. Eddie also played in the Michael Jackson song Beat It while in the band with Roth. In 1986, the movie Top Gun was released, with the theme song being played by Eddie. Not only was Eddie Van Halen in a solid career with guitar playing and soloing, but he became somewhat of a businessman. He sells his own line of guitar equipment, guitars, and even shoes. While in the Hagar era, Eddie was introduced to Ernie Ball and PV. Ernie Ball had a line of guitars which Eddie liked, but he worked with them so he could create a guitar that was more him. He put his own signature pickup in there, which is the little thing that drives the sound of the guitar. And then he was playing through the PV amps. Eddie began working with PV and making his own signature amp. Within years of working and tweaking on these amps, PV 5150 and 5152 were born. The amps were put out on the market and began selling very fast. I have one personally, and I think it's one of the best and most versatile amps on the market. But just over a year ago, Eddie made his own product of EVH gear. With the years of experience of different guitars and different amps, Eddie was able to create his own sound and his own amps and his own guitars. He created the EVH 5150 amp, his EVH Wolfgang guitar. His amps are already being sold today and are used by famous bands such as Skylit Drive. Being in a Hall of Fame band, a top-selling solo career, and owning his own products of band equipment and guitar equipment and amp equipment, Eddie Van Halen will be remembered forever by his passion of the guitar, going down in history as one of the best guitarists living today. Eddie Van Halen will always have his mark on the guitar. As a guitar player, I look up to Eddie Van Halen. I hope to become as successful as he has been, not only as a guitar player, but as a businessman and the ability to create something of my own.
Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen made Danger Zone.
Did I say that?
No, you said he made a theme song.